Hey y'all, I am a prepper. Let me explain. So I want to explain why I have recently become a prepper. Now I will preface this with, I owe my father a very big apology. I used to clown him from Kingdom Come for prepping. He's been a prepper, okay? He's about this life. And I used to make fun of him, legit. Not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna start that, put that in the atmosphere. I apologize. Because the tendencies have trickled down. But let me explain why. Number one, you know, I'm a single mom. Everything falls on you. It's your responsibility to make sure that you and your children are sustained, right? So we all saw the toilet paper fiasco. I mean, everybody saw the toilet paper fiasco. And that was the start of something mentally to be like, that's interesting. That's how people are popping off at the beginning of a pandemic. And back then, I don't even think people quarantined. I don't even remember people were even quarantined yet. And the fact that people ran a toilet paper of all things. So it was a very big social experiment looking like from the outside in, because you couldn't catch me in no store trying to hoard some toilet paper. So that is what sparked something for me, right? And it made me realize that if something were to happen, you can't go out shopping in the middle of chaos. Like, who does that? You can't do that as a single mom, because where is your child going to be? I will chop you in the throat if you take your child out in the middle of chaos and riots to get stuff. That's putting you in so much harm. And I know that you need stuff, but that's just not a situation where I want to be. Okay, I don't want any mom to be in that situation, right? I remember back in the riots. I'm from LA. I remember back in the riots, when the riots first started, and we couldn't go out, and my pops had to bring us stuff, and I was little, but he had to bring us stuff, and it you know, I'm a child, so I'm like, ooh, that's really scary. Like, he has to bring us groceries. I didn't really get it. I didn't really get why we couldn't go to the store, but you know, I get it now. So you don't want to be lugging your children out in the middle of chaos because you need food. You know what I mean? So it's really a preparation thing. And also, every time I would look at a video of preppers on YouTube, they didn't look like me. I mean, they have farms, homesteads, and they lived solely off the land, which is, I'm not bashing at all, because low-key, when I was leaving Korea, I tried to haul it to Costa Rica to learn how to farm. That's a whole nother thing. So I'm not bashing it at all, but nobody looked like me. I didn't see no black preppers. Let's just keep it real. It was like, okay, so this is not really a black thing. This is not something, you know, and it might sound ignorant. It might sound, you know, it is what it is. That's probably why it blocks a lot of people, just gonna say it. But I didn't look past that, right? I didn't look as to why. I didn't look as to what do they know that I don't. What, you know, and my father is my father. And so, you know, as children, you look at your parents and you be like, okay, well, go ahead. Okay, God bless. On some of the things that they may choose to do. So I never took it as, I really need to tap into this. Another thing is, when it gets to the point where supplies may be really low, you would rather have what you want and not have to get what is left. If you prep, you can go into stores now and say, we eat that, I like this tastes good. As opposed to when everybody else is trying to make a mad dash to get stuff and you're just left with slim pickings that's left. When you're left with something in a can that you have never seen in your life and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna have to get that and figure out how to season it to make it taste good. You know what I mean? And I've been watching a lot of videos about prepping and realizing you need food and non-food items, which is another thing people don't really talk about. If it goes completely dark, will you have light? How much light will you have? How long will the light last? What are the lighting sources? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot that goes into it. I started canning and pickling. It's so much fun. Like, look, it's fun. I don't care, and it tastes good. So it's a study. It's an art. It really is an art. There's a lot that goes into it, but it just never crossed my mind until this year. And it's really the current events that are taking place, and all of the biblical events, the prophetic events that are taking place. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. If you come on here and you start trying to troll me, we gonna go at it, because you cannot deny that there have been and are and continuously biblical events that have taken place, that are taking place now, and will certainly continue to take place in our future. You cannot deny that. And it makes you feel a little bit better, or makes me feel a little bit better, I should say, to know that if something pops off, that something pops off, and for whatever reason you are stuck in your house, you do not have to stress about trying to get some toilet paper, trying to get some paper towels, trying to hit the Dollar Tree so you can get some candles. So these are reasons why in 2020 Mia Moore has become a prepper. Now, everybody's prep looks different. Your prep should match your budget. There are different ways, there are different strategies, different types of stores, different levels of priority. Prioritize what you, if you went to sleep tonight and you woke up tomorrow morning, you didn't have no power, you didn't have no water, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Do you have stuff to keep your refrigerator cold? Do you have water to drink? Do you have food to give to your child? Because your child could care less about some stuff, because they're gonna be hungry and they're gonna say, "Mommy, I'm hungry." Can you fix that? Can you alleviate that without having to leave to go out and get it at that moment? These are things that I think about. So yeah, I'm a prepper now. I will be doing more videos about prepping. Don't know what kind yet, but I will. If you guys want to see specific type of videos, like what lists I have or what things I want, what are on my want list, because we can for sure talk about that, honey. I need a generator. I need a solar powered generator, and you do too. But yeah, so if you want to see any type of specific videos surrounding that, or any other type of videos, let me know. And hope everybody is well, happy, and blessed. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.